Developing now in Virginia Beach, new steps to stop flood water from reaching neighborhoods.
They're targeting one of the city's most flood-prone areas. We're talking about Asheville Park. That's between Pungo and Red Mill. 13 News Now reporter Adriana de Alba walks us through the work being done right now.
City leaders have reached an agreement with the company who owns this development, and residents living here are hoping this will give them the help they've been pleading for. This is how high water levels rose in Asheville Park during Hurricane Matthew. Residents have been pushing the city of Virginia Beach for a solution. Last night, city leaders voted to begin phase 1 of Mayor Lewis Jones's plan to fix the flooding problem in this neighborhood.
I will tell you, yesterday I got goosebumps in the city council meeting because I was so excited. I can rest easy knowing now that the city's stepping in, they're going to make the improvements that we need.
Phase 1 of the Asheville Park Stormwater Project includes building a pump station, the outfall weir, and making road and ditch improvements. Development company HomeFed owns Asheville Park and has agreed to build fewer homes in the neighborhood to make way for more open land that they'll give to the city. That property will be used to build stormwater retention ponds if needed. Council still needs to vote on these changes to the development.
Sound like they're on the right track to get it done, but you just hope they keep true to their promises.
Councilwoman Barbara Henley says phase 1 will begin immediately, but
it all can't be completed by this fall, and we're all going to hope we don't get another storm. It's not just this one neighborhood. We are concerned about the others, and that's one thing about this proposal that we did adopt. It gives us opportunity to address some of these areas to the south and east that also flood.
Today, residents like Devin Maloney are celebrating the 4th of July, but beyond that, hope for a new beginning.
Just knowing that moving forward we'll have some relief coming, they're going to fix our flooding issues, and we can just continue on life the way it's supposed to be.
In Virginia Beach, Adriana de Alba, 13 News Now.
$134 million project is underway in Windsor Woods to stop flooding. The neighborhood flooded during Hurricane Matthew. You remember that. The city is dredging 5 canals to help with storm drainage and sea level rise. More help is planned, including new tide gates and pump stations.